Hey, what up, girl? How you doing?
And he makes a cast,
I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that, but
sets the hook, and then
I've
there
been
he
thinking about
is.
you,
Keeper number 7.
and I've been wondering. I've been wondering where you lay up. Where you at? So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Cinderella, I think I'll find your glass slipper, baby. Cinderella, I think you found your prince charming.
Okay, guys, welcome to another Monday night Grubb Cast. I think I got everything here rolling. I got Facebook. Something's going to go wrong because everything's going too smooth right now. Got a couple people on here already, it looks like. Got a lot of tournaments to talk about tonight, guys. A lot of tournaments. Sorry about no fancy shirt or nothing tonight. I just got off the tractor brush hogging, and I'm getting ready to go back out as soon as I'm done and do some tonight in the dark because it's a lot cooler. Tractor's overheating when I was doing it, so maybe it won't get so hot when I'm out there tonight in the dark. So, okay. Also tonight for my trivia question, I have got to get out the mics and get some more baits, but I've done a variety pack of his 3.5 Neds, and they are some chartreuse, black flake, some green pumpkin, and a green pumpkin looks like chartreuse tail, a white one in there, and a solid blue one. There's a couple green pumpkin chartreuse tail. So it's a variety pack. No, Matt, I'm not taking my glasses off. I have to have sunglasses on. It gives me a headache. So I'm like this every summer. So, and it's from the tractor more than it is on the mowers and stuff than it is on fishing, really. Because I wear a hat when I'm fishing. I don't wear a hat when I'm mowing. But that's variety pack for the trivia question night. It's going to be a good trivia question. Sponsors, Fish Sticks Rods. I want to talk about them a little bit tonight because, boy, did I put them to work this weekend up at Lake Erie. Hook and Donkeys, Sanborn Builders, Ace Hardware, Hobbs Roofing, Pizza Stop out here in Albany, Southern Ohio Sanitation, Sanborn Builders. I might have already said them once already. And Southern Ohio Sanitation, Williams & Son Construction, and Raccoon Creek Outfitters. Guys, if you run across any of them, and Ace Hardware, if you run across any of them, give them a shout. Tell them that you heard their name on my show. Let them know that, I'm talking them up. So I appreciate everybody. Man, did I have a lot of views on that little thing, that little live I did on the way home, driving home from Erie. But let's get the local tournaments over with, and then we'll talk about the BFL at Lake Erie. Monday night, last call last week was at, hold on a second. They was at Lake Snowden. First place and Big Bass went to Brian Rose and Jeffrey Graham. 4.16 was total weight. Big Bass was 222. And Brian said it was Jeffrey's personal PB, his personal best. So that's cool. Brian's taking that young man out fishing. Second place went to Jason Allen with 401. And they are at Dow Lake tonight, guys. Tuesday night, they was down on the river. And did the people show up for him for that to practice for the homecoming? First place went to Kenny Webb and Mike with a 8.60 bag of smallmouth. Second place went to Todd and Logan Nichols with 7.15. Third went to Shane Lockhart and Dave Grant with 5.92. Big Bass went to John Kane and Steve Vincent with green fish that weighed 3.73. They will be back at the river tomorrow night. So anybody wants to fish the river tomorrow night, head down to the river. I think he starts at 5:30. Wednesday night, Lake Snowden. Boy, the weather held the people down, the hotness. I didn't get to fish because I was getting stuff ready to take off for Lake Erie. But first place went to, again, Donnie and Dylan Phillips. We're going to call that the Phillips Lake instead of Lake Snowden. They had 5.60. Big Bass was 202. It was a showdown of the families. Alex and what is his boy's name? Case Miller had 4.95 with a big bass of 1.85. They had 4 2-overs and 2 unders, and Donnie and Dylan had 2 overs and 2 unders. Just Donnie and them's just a little bit bigger. But it was a fun night to see the two families battling out for the money. Come out this Wednesday night. Should be a good night. It's going to be cool. And we will have some good fishing. Okay, Saturday. Well, I got to go to a different page. Saturday. And guys, this is great. I got other people sending me information. Saturday, the American Bass Anglers was at Clear Fork, and Dirk Davenport won it with 19.11. Second was Coda McCatherine with 15.23. Third place was Jacob Rossi with 14.65. Fourth place was Rich Carter with 14.14. And fifth place was Dave Soliker Jr. with 12.19. So they had a good tournament at Clear Fork. And that was the American Bass Anglers, ABA. Good run circuit. Thanks, Dirk, for sending that to me. Guys, you send them to me, I'll get them out. Okay. Let's go to the homecoming, Belpre homecoming. They had 89 boats down there on the river for the Belpre homecoming this Saturday. First place, and I'll probably butcher these names. First place was Brad Bittler and Josh Ankrum with 7.33. Second place was Jeremy Peterson and Wes Buckley with 6.99. Third place was Todd and Logan Nichols with 6.68. Fourth place was Todd Hughes with 6.52. Fifth place was Kim Kearns and Joe Haining with 6.47. Sixth place was Corey and Danielle Gunny with 6.24. Boy, it was some close weights, guys. John and Jonathan Thompson, 6.23. Shane and Ben Lockhart, 6.21. Ninth place was Mike Lockhart and Keith Davis with 5.88. 10th place was Jim and Greg Kirkendall with 5.72. 11th place was Stanley Bailey Jr. and Stanley Bailey Sr. with 5.71. 12th was Joe Mitchell and Scott Luntz with 5.48. 13th was Tyler Thompson and Dan Telehanny, something like that, 5.47. 14th was Sean Knight and Hunter Knight with 5.38. And big bass for the tournament was Mike Lockhart and Keith Davis with a 3.27. So that was some close weights. And like I said, they had 89 boats in that tournament. That was a really good turnout. But I fished it one time. Me and Greg Hopkins fished it, and I think there was 122 boats in it. We was lined all the way out to the road trying to get the boats in. But that's a really good tournament. Seems like every year they have it. I'm at Lake Erie or somewhere with the BFLs. Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm going down through here. I got. Yep. Okay. BFLs up at Lake Erie. Stop number 4. First place was Pat Upgrove with 22.45 or 22.04. Second was Chris Marthavick with 22 even. Third was Mike Trumberly with 20.13. Fourth was Lawrence Kluntz with 19.15. There was a 3-way tie for fourth place. Another fourth, Wilson Burton, 19.15. Grant Gallagher, 19.15. And then seventh place, which would have been fifth, seventh place, Matthew Davis with 19.01. That was on the boater side. Co-angler side, first place was Gary Mike Glosky with 13.08. Now, guys, this is 3 fish. Second place was Austin Brock with 10.15. Third place was Douglas Shop with 10.03. And fourth place was Greg Burns with 9.12. And fifth place was Alex Richards with 9.07. We had 99 boats show up, guys. 99 boats. I missed 20th place. I ended up 29th, and I missed 20th place with less than 20th place was 12.06. That's what they paid out. It was 12.06, and I had 10.11. So I was less than 2 pounds out of the money, which was that's a lot of weight for up there. I had 6 keepers. I had a really good day compared to what a lot of people. We had 31 boaters blank. But guys, my fish sticks rods went to work. I used 2. I had 5 rods on the deck, 6 rods, but 5 rods on the deck. 2 rods was CB72s with 2 different color spinner baits on them. Imagine that. And then I had my spinning rod that was, and it may be a different model now because this was back in 03 or 2023 when I got this rod. But it was the CMB 873 spinning rod with a Senko. and I had 2 different color Cincos on. That was the baits that I found in practice. I went up on Friday, and finally a practice paid off for me. I didn't fish the places I was going to for the tournament. I did end up going to 2 spots that I fished on Friday, but my main spots I did not go to, but I did find the bait, collar, and the bait that they wanted. Now, the spinnerbait bite, I tried several different things on the spinnerbait throughout the day on Friday. Could not get a bite. And I'm like, man, the spinnerbait bite ain't here. And right at the end of the day, I picked up with one that I throw up there quite a bit. And I hadn't thrown it yet. And I pulled it out of the rod locker, and 2 casts, caught 2 short fish on it. I was like, Then a little later, I caught another keeper on it. I was like, well, they're not eating the one that I really like to throw up here, but they're eating this one. So I put it on the deck, and I had a super co-angler. I drove Rob Weber, and we had a ball. Anyhow, I hope he said we did. I feel we did. We laughed, joked. He taught me some things. He's a local up there. He's taught me some things now that I never dreamed that would be up there that would work. So I'll put that in my back pocket and go, with that. I've got another tournament coming up there, the run and gun in September. And then the regionals, I went from 75th place in points to 57th place. So I am now in the cup for the regionals. I have to at Mosquito at least get a limit on day 1. I feel if I get a limit on day 1, it's a 2-day, top 25 fish on day 2. But if I get a limit on day 1, excuse me, allergies. If I get a limit on day 1, that should give me enough points to stay in the regionals. So, and it's going to be tough. The regionals is going to be tough because we're fishing against Michigan boys that fish up there. Fish up there all the time. It's going to be really tough to compete against them. But, depending on the weather and what happens, I ain't giving up. I'll get out there and I'll grind for the 2 days. And if I make it to the 3rd day, I'll really grind it out on the 3rd day. But I just want to make it to that regional. Okay. Pretty quiet out there tonight. People must be out in the nice cool evening that we got. Let's go ahead and do the trivia question. Like I said, I got a variety pack of 3.5 nets from Hook and Donkeys. Question is, well, yeah, Rusty, I'm used to that. Okay, here's the question. What year did Shaw Grisby begin fishing professionally on the Bassmaster Tournament Trail? What year did Shaw Grisby begin fishing professionally on the Bassmaster Tournament Trail? He just put in his retirement this year. He's retiring. Alan Wayne. Yep. 1984. It says Shaw Grisby began fishing professionally in 1984 on the Bassmaster Tournament Trail. However, he did fish his first national tournament in 1977. Alan, send me your address. I'll put these in the mail to you. But yes, 1984. I am lucky enough that Shaw is really good friends with Gary and Dale. And if he's up at the shows, he comes in and hangs out at the booth with us and talks to us. They are close personal friends, both Dale and Gary with Shaw. So I've got to know him a little bit, not a lot, but I've got to know him a little bit. I thought about taking off. G-Man's letting all these followers that comes to St. Clair autograph his boat. I thought about jumping in the truck and running up there and autographing his boat. But I got too much stuff going this week, and then I got some fun happening this weekend and next week, so I'm going to be busy. Don't forget, guys, we have a Bass Club meeting tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at Ray's Harvest House. And you guys that are fishing Sunday, you guys will be going to Wolf Run. I will not be fishing it. So you guys will be fishing Wolf Run on Sunday. I fished it at the beginning of the year. Me and John Campbell did. It's a fun little lake, but I won't be fishing it. So you guys have fun at it, and I think that's about it. I got the tournament stuff in. Yeah, I'm gonna go get on the tractor and brush hog probably until about midnight when it's cool. Let the mosquitoes eat me up. Okay, guys. I will see you guys next Monday night. We'll have some more tournament results. Won't be quite as many unless some people pop up and send me some from other places like Dirk did. So if you guys got tournaments going on, you want me to mention them, send me the info. So, okay, I'll see you guys next week.